Alice Waters is a name synonymous with farm to table.
There were two people that really were our North Stars, or why we became chefs, and that was obviously Anthony Bourdain and Alice Waters. So for me, this is an honor.
Her influence began in the 1970s when she opened her restaurant, Chez Panisse, in Berkeley, California. 50 years later, the restaurant is alive and well. And her mission to bring farm-to-table education into schools is going strong with the Edible Schoolyard Project. Even at home, Alice is living off the land. She lives by what she calls slow food values, like eating simply and seasonally. She believes we can change not only our relationship with food, but also each other, and most importantly, with the planet.
Just as recently as 70 years ago, we all ate seasonally. We all ate food without pesticides. We all ate locally.
Yes.
And it's only in this period of time that we have changed entirely. The industry was understanding how persuasive they could be with advertising after television. You know, kids didn't play outside anymore. And frozen dinners started coming in. And all the time we were being told that time is money, more is better. Everything should be fast, cheap, and easy. When in fact, that's not true. More isn't better.
Yes.
And time isn't money. What can we do to change this relationship
Yes.
with food? We have an amazing opportunity to change the way we feed children in school.
Yeah.
What if we decided to give the reimbursement for school lunch to the farmers and the ranchers that are locally there, that are taking care of the land? In the early 70s,
Yeah.
when we got connected to one farm, Bob Kennard, and he was doing regenerative agriculture then. He was looking to make the soil all that it could be, because he knew that the vegetables that were grown in that soil would be the most nutritious. And he said, my vegetables are 10 times more nutritious than anybody else's. And we laughed.
Yeah.
And now we found out they're 25%.
Less. He was being humble.
But he came and he said, I want all the leftovers, scraps.
For compost.
For compost. And he would pull things out of the compost and he'd say to us, why didn't you eat this? Why didn't you eat the stems of the chard? And we would say, why didn't we? And he taught us, he brought the values right through the kitchen door. And so I know that if we bought food directly, because then you give the farmer all the money, or the rancher. You're not giving it to a middleman.
So that model you want to see multiplied throughout the school model, as if every school becomes its own Chez Panisse and direct relationship with the farmer.
Exactly.
And then imagine what can happen if that just multiplies and mushrooms together. The next step is to get that public educational system on board, because from that, then the information and the change can happen.
Exactly.
In what we were wanting.
It will happen.
It will happen. Now you have hundreds of schools in every region buying directly.
Exactly.
And that's the revolution.
That is the delicious revolution.
The delicious revolution.